Hey, everybody. Welcome to Popcorn Chicken. I'm your host, Elvin. We got a good show. Lots to get into. It's a little later on in the day, but still, news is always dropping. And boy, did we have a bombshell of a news this week. It's finally happening. It's for real this time. I think I'm going to cry. Tears of joy. You know what also makes me cry of tears of joy is this guy right here. How's it going? We had to change our show because you had something called work.
Yeah.
Everybody get mad at him for changing the schedule.
I changed jobs, so my work schedule changed. But I'm a lot happier now.
Taz says it's 11:30 p.m. here now. Look what you did. You made Tab stay up at night.
I'm so sorry, Tav. My apologies. You're 3 hours ahead?
Yeah, he's Eastern Seaboard.
Interesting. Where are you at? Like Montana?
Tab doesn't work. He's rich, so it doesn't matter. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. Cool. Hey, sponsor us, Tav.
Throw money at us, Tab.
No shame, dog. No shame.
I got tomorrow. It's all good. We're experimenting with the time. We might push it to 8 o'clock earlier, half an hour earlier. I think might be better. We'll see how we go. Next couple of weeks, we'll see how it goes, and we'll edit the time. In March and in April, there's going to be a couple of nights that we're not going to be doing the show because I'm not even in the country. So it's 3 times in 3 months. March, April, May, I will not be here. And it's just the one night. I'll show you the one show for each of those months, so it won't be too bad. I will try to do it from another country, but I don't think it's going to happen. It's not happening. The missus will not be happy with that.
Yeah, I'd rather you be alive. You know?
I'm just talking, all of a sudden the mic just go flying. A smack across the face.
Yo, that might actually make for good viewership. Maybe you should do this. Just maybe.
Well, the title says Kathleen Kennedy is leaving.
This is for real. This is actually
for real. It is real. You know why? Because those people at Deadline say so. It's real. We're gonna talk about this.
Deadline. If they say it, you know it's true.
You know it's real because they've already got that kiss-ass article ready to go.
Yeah,
I read this article because it's an interview with her, and boy, did they ever tip around all the negativity.
Oh yeah,
I mean, this is some of the
best, bit of it.
This is some of the best tightrope tipping around I've seen from an article.
Mm-hmm.
They tried to be as clean as possible on this one. We're going to get into it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to spend majority of the episode getting into this. I have extensively sat down today and kind of put together notes on what to talk about from beginning to end. Mm-hmm. Since 2012 to today, I put notes together.
Nice.
Okay. And we're going to get into it. We're going to talk about the highs, when I said high, I meant not high at all. The lows and the really lows and the absolute lows. The high is the low. Then there's really low.
I mean, there's like a couple.
No, it's the high for her is the low for an average person. And then there's really low. And then there's like, those bottom feeding fish that you put in a fish aquarium.
Yeah, to clean your tanks.
That's what it is at the bottom right there. Yeah, the feeding.
Okay.
Feeders, yeah. So that's what it is. We're gonna get into that last, but we're gonna talk about some positivity here. We're gonna get into birthdays, and we're gonna talk about some events. So let's do some birthdays. We'll do a few birthdays, okay?
Let's do it.
All right. Happy birthday to my favorite actor of all time. It was a tie with him and Matt Damon for a while.
Oh wow!
But then Matt Damon is still one of my faves. Still one of my faves.
That's
I actually watched about 10 minutes of the Rip with Ben Affleck on Netflix. It just came out yesterday.
Okay, him and Matt Damon are back. Him and Ben Affleck are back again.
Yeah, they're never split. They're buddies for life.
No, I mean like in a movie together because I feel like it's been a while.
Yeah, Denzel's like there too, man. Like I've got a trio of untouchables, right? Denzel's one of them. Matt Damon's the other one. Happy birthday to Jim Carrey.
Oh shit! Okay.
Jim
Okay.
Carrey's my dog. That's my dog. Canadian as well. Born in Ontario. One of my favorite movies of all time, Dumb and Dumber. That movie can make.
Apparently, he might be coming back for Sonic 4.
I mean, why not?
Yeah.
I mean, for him, he's just like, hey, if you're gonna give me a, couple of shills of mills, let's do it. All right, why not? But I'm glad nobody said, hey, do you want to do a Dumb and Dumber where you're the dad? No, I don't want to see that.
Yeah, no.
I don't want to see that. You've already milked this thing. It should have stopped at the second one, but they did another one. Remember that? The prequel.
God, that
was
wasn't
so
even
bad.
damn.
Yeah, it wasn't even them. Yeah, it was so bad.
Can't beat the first one.
How old is Jim? He Tav says 62.
He's probably in his 60s. That sounds about right. I'm gonna say he's 65.
I'm just drinking something here. I'll tell you in a second. 65. Tav says 64. He is Tav says 62. He is 64.
Right in the middle.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. I will cry. Hopefully not anytime soon if he passes away. I will cry. I swear.
Yeah, it's gonna be sad, man.
I might take the day off.
That's fair.
And I'll just watch. I'll just do a marathon of his movies.
I took 2 days off when Akira Toriyama passed away, man. I was like, I ain't doing shit. I ain't doing shit.
Respect to you for that. Respect to you. All right, he's 64. All right, let's move on to the next. Got a couple people here. Like, they annoy me, so I don't want to talk about them. Happy birthday to the classy Kevin Costner.
Okay.
Classy, right? Class act.
Yeah.
Isn't he? Is he not?
I feel like he is. You know, it's funny. Like, I've watched some of his movies. I haven't watched everything that he's done, but in some of his movies, he's good. But then he's done some not so great ones. He's kind of like Nicolas Cage, but not crazy. You know,
He has
his ups and downs.
He's just there.
Yeah.
He's one of those people. If you say the name Kevin Costner, you're like, yeah, I know him.
Mm-hmm.
He's just one of those guys as a steady actor in Hollywood, doesn't ruffle major feathers or tries to go in. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he does. I don't really follow him closely on social media accounts or anything, but from all accounts, like, I don't see him sort of being one of these up and down roller coaster type of celebrities.
He's not. I don't think he is. Social media is already too much of a monster. He probably doesn't want to touch that.
He's steady. The worst thing he ever did was he told Clark to not come and save him. There's a hurricane. Don't worry about it, Clark. I got this.
Even though you could save my life, don't do it.
And Snyder fans ate it up. It was so humbling and loving to see that. Why? What was he going to prove with that? To hide Clark? They're like, oh, he was protecting Clark. From who? The guy can't die.
And nobody would see him. He's faster than a speeding bullet. No, you could just claim somebody out there saved him, and wouldn't know it's
you could just say the wind pushed him out into safety.
Yeah. So bad.
Anyways, how old is Kevin Costner?
I'm gonna say he's 73.
What's say Tav? Anybody out there?
Tav said 76.
76? Kevin Costner is 71. You're all aging him. You're all aging him too much.
We're close though. We're getting close.
He's in that show. What's that show on Amazon?
Yellowstone.
Yeah, so I did watch. So here's my thing. Yellowstone has been around for a while, right? So I went to my father-in-law's house for Christmas a couple of years ago, and everyone's sleeping, and I got the couch, of course. My kids didn't even want to offer their beds to me. They're like, "Nah, we good, bro. You get the couch."
Damn.
So I'm like, tossing around. I can't sleep, and so I'm like, "Oh, Yellowstone. Everyone keeps talking about this. I'll check it out." I got hooked on it for the first 2 seasons. It was compelling.
You're right.
Then, sorry.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with you.
And then I'm like, yo, why is the 3rd season just as dramatic as the first 2? It's like, how much stuff really happens in a farm? You know what I mean? Like, it got a little stale for me, and I checked out on season 3.
That's fair. I mean, it did like 2 other spin-offs, which was kind of crazy.
Well, they're milking it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It was kind of nuts.
I don't know, man. They could have had bears. They had like, Escobar. I don't know. They had all kinds of people in there, man. It was like it's kind of nuts.
A lot. Yeah.
I did watch Night of the Seven Kingdom. It just dropped today. A great start. The actor who plays Sir Duncan or Dunk, phenomenal. Really good. I'm having chicken broth. A medieval drink to scurve out the scurvies.
Chicken broth?
It's good for the collagens.
Okay. Interesting.
Delicious. All right, one more. Let's do one more birthday. One more birthday. Let's do one of my all-time favorites in comedy, Katie Siegel. She was Peggy in Married and Children.
Oh, that's her real name. Okay.
Yeah,
I never knew that.
She was also in Sons of Anarchy as well. The mom.
Yes, she was.
Which was a completely different character.
She was also a little bit in Brooklyn Nine-Nine as Jake Peralta's mom.
I got to give it to her. The range that she has is amazing. Because when she was in Sons of Anarchy, it was a completely different character.
She's really good. It's a little sad that when she came out, they basically dropped her and shit on her. But she's a really good actress. Really good actress.
Yeah. She's also a singer and songwriter.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and anybody who doesn't like her. Oh, she was also in Futurama. Yeah.
Yeah, she was Leela.
Yeah. Good for her in her amazing career. I love her as Peggy in Married with Children. She was amazing in that one. How old is Katie?
She's probably close to what's his name? I can't remember his name. I'm gonna say she's 68. 68.
Katie is 72.
Okay, she's good for 72. She's good for 72.
Yeah, fantastic. All right, let's do some events, shall we?
Let's do it.
All right. In 2024, Alec Baldwin indicted by grand jury on involuntary manslaughter charges in 2021 fatal shooting of a movie set. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I guess they didn't really do their job when they were doing the gun, the ballistics, the firearms master should have done a better job. Alec Baldwin I don't know, man. He's handled that situation kind of weird. He should have went to jail, in my opinion. I don't know. Like,
could you not blame the people that were in charge of putting that gun together?
Oh, 100% you can.
So why didn't they go to jail?
He still fired it, though.
Yes, I understand that. I'm not saying he shouldn't have gone, but I'm saying those people should have been responsible too.
Those people should have been responsible. Absolutely. I'm surprised that like nothing was done to them. It's a little weird. It's a little Hollywood conspiracy weird. You know what I mean?
Because here's the thing, though, when there's a murder or something like that, and somebody's withholding information on who the person is, they also can go to jail too.
That's true. Yeah.
Right. So this should be the same thing. Is you put it together, you knew there's live ammunition in there. Why aren't you going to jail?
Yep.
Or at least getting charged. Right.
Like, you think technology would be better than having real guns by now?
That's the other thing. When I saw this, I'm like, when did we start using real bullets?
For authenticity. I feel like real bullets shouldn't even be on the goddamn set.
At all.
Like, you're going to be shooting blanks anyway. Why the hell are you bringing real bullets to the set?
Even when you want to, like, there are ways you can make a bullet look real with no gunpowder in it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you wanna,
CGI is amazing now. Hello. Like, what the hell?
I mean, granted, it was a few years ago, but it's not like they didn't have the technology. Yeah,
I mean, if they can make rockets look real, they can make bullets look real, man.
the girl who was the weapon person went to jail for a bit. So
Wow.
they did go to jail. Thanks, Tav. The film's armor had a good. It was convicted and sentenced to separate trial too. Good. They all got it. There you go. Why is it nowadays? It should have been every day. Like, yeah.
I mean, there's even airsoft rifles that look like real guns. Like,
oh yeah, for sure.
I don't get it, man.
You can make anything look real with the money they spend on the budget. You can make anything look real.
Yeah.
You can even make Robbie Downey Jr. look like Dr. Doom with fake muscles. I still can't get over that. I saw that picture. I'm like, get out of here.
Did you hear? Apparently, not all of the young Avengers will be in this film.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. It's only certain ones.
Good.
And the She-Hulk lady is not coming back at all.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic. She was barely in the show anyway. She's more CGI than anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Another event that happened in 2008, a small little show called Breaking Bad premieres. Have you seen this?
No. I'll see myself out.
Get out. How have you not seen this? How have you not seen this?
I don't know, man. Everybody was kind of
how are you in the show
for the longest time, and I was just like, I'll watch it later. Everybody's talking about it already. It was like 2 seasons in until I heard about it, and people already talk. I was like, nah, I'll just wait. Wait.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I'll watch it. I'll watch it on my deathbed or something.
Did you see what Tad just said?
I did. I'm aware. I am aware.
That no, you're gonna watch this and you're gonna report back to me before the summer ends.
Before the summer
five seasons you gotta go get through. It's only like 1 season a month, probably 2 episodes a week max.
That's so many episodes.
You gotta make it happen. I need by the time we come back from our summer schedule, you need to be seen. You have to see Breaking Bad. Come on. You got till like end of August.
The Wire was a great show. That was a good show.
Wire is great, but this is better.
Interesting. Okay, now you piqued my curiosity. I'll give it a watch.
I will tell you this right now. It's a Vince Gilligan show.
Okay.
So there are going to be some filler episodes.
I figured.
There are also going to be some episodes you're like, we just spent 45 minutes talking about this. But it's so brilliant that you overlook all that and go, okay, I see why you did that over there at that episode and made me think it was a waste of an episode, but it was not.
Interesting.
So it's a very intricate puzzle that's put together, but there are some suspense moments in there that make you want to crap your underpants. It puts you on your edge at times.
Okay.
Because I remember when I got introduced to it a season into it. It was just all over AMC commercials. People were raving about it. And one season went by. I'm like, okay, let's check it out. And I swear to God, I could not wait for the next season to start. I blew through like 6 episodes. No problem.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll give it a try. Ghost, I'm aware. It's Malcolm's dad. I'm aware. I loved him. I really did like him in that show.
Bryan Cranston is in my probably top 15 of actors.
Shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've always had this constant battle in my top 3. It would be Stallone, Denzel, Matt Damon, and Jim Carrey. They're always like rotating. There's only the only constant I have is Jim Carrey in the 3. The other 3 just rotate back and forth, depending on how I feel.
Evening, Darth. How's it going?
Anyways, that is your events for this week. Let's get into some news, shall we?
Let's do it.
You also got a top 5.
I do got a top 5.
Yes, you got a top 5. It's a juicy top 5.
It's a very personal.
Yeah, very.
This was actually super hard. I hated doing this one. I hate that I did this to myself.
Picked it.
I know I did. I know I did. It was the worst feeling I've ever had because I let go of a lot of great ones. A lot of great ones.
Dar says Stallone in your top 5. Really? I mean, yeah. Rambo, Rocky. Come on. Come on.
Oh, shit.
Some of the greatest pieces of work of all time. Anyways, your top 5 is very interesting. We're going to get to it in a second, but we're going to talk about some news. Incredibles 3 is expected to start voice recording in March.
Okay, cool.
So I'm thinking next year, spring
or summer. I can see that.
No, it won't be this time. It won't be this summer.
No, next summer. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
Dude, Over the Top is right.
It works for him, though. It works for him.
Jason Momoa, who I don't really care for.
Yeah, I know. You really don't like him.
Says Minecraft 2 will be filming in April.
Okay.
It did bajillion dollars.
It did really well. I enjoyed the movie.
I did not watch the movie. But
I went in with super low expectations. I'll say this. I went in with super low expectations because I thought it was going to be garbage. And it ended up actually blowing me away. It was a fun movie. It was exactly what I thought it was. And you know what? This movie was really meant more for Minecraft fans and kids anyway, because every time they would say something in the movie, the crowd would be like, oh, or something, Steve, or whatever. I'm like, that's cool. That's a great fandom to have. Did I care for it? Not really, but it was a fun movie.
My kids didn't even. I was shocked. Here's the thing. My kids, I was expecting to beg me to take him to the movies to watch this. They didn't even say one word.
That's crazy.
And all they did was watch Minecraft. And when they were younger, I bought them Minecraft and this and that. They didn't say a single word to me. And I did. And I hate this. I don't care. Hate's a strong word. I don't care for Minecraft. So I didn't say a damn word. I was like, nope, not saying anything till they mention it to me.
That's fair. I tried playing Minecraft once, and I remember just digging myself in a hole all the way as far as I could. I'm like, yeah, never mind. I'm good. I don't want to play this game anymore.
Sort of like my relationship with my wife. I just dig myself in a hole.
Oh, shit.
He said the script is even better. So good. I laughed out loud. I haven't laughed out loud in so long with the script. Dude, I met you. You don't even laugh at anything. Okay. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, shit.
An Indiana Jones animated series was in development, but soon canceled by Lucas. And I'm going to get into that stuff today with KK's departure.
Okay.
What else? I got one more here. Oh, did you know there's an Exorcist movie coming out?
Another one? I don't know, man. I feel like they haven't.
Starring Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, I don't want to watch it anymore. It's going to be bad.
I'll be down if she's Exorcist.
I like it when they're like unknown actors.
That's true.
You know, because then it feels a little bit more immersive.
A little bit more believable too, because they're not like that. They don't have a history.
Yeah. Once they get a famous face in there, I'm like, no, I'm good.
Yeah, it's not believable as much.
No, right? You lose the immersion because you know it's not like a believable thing anymore.
Well, because you've seen that actor in other things. You're like, yeah, it doesn't really get me, right?
I mean, she was a dinosaur killer. She was AI at one point. Like, what the hell?
She was fighting in the Avengers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Teresa Palmer has been cast as Sif in live-action God of War series.
Okay.
So that's a thing now, right? The God of War casting has started now.
It is happening. Yeah, Christopher Judge.
Big Boy from Sons of Anarchy, isn't it?
Yep. Christopher Judge was a little disappointed he wasn't cast as Kratos because he's like the motion capture voice actor for the video games, but he's not like super mobile. You know, he's kind of a broken individual, and he's a little bit old to be playing that right now. If he was young and healthy, sure, I'd be down for this 100%.
Even if he's young, I'd still not be down for this. You know why? I'll tell you why.
He was in Stargate.
No. I liked him in Stargate.
Okay.
I don't have anything against him. No, not at all. It's not I don't like the actor. I just think it's Norse mythology.
Yeah, that's fair. I get exactly where you're coming from with that.
Yeah, it's Norse mythology. Yeah. Sorry, you can do other mythologies that are closer to your cultural background.
100%.
You can voice him because you did a phenomenal job. You're a good actor. I'm not saying anything negative towards him.
Nope.
It's Norse mythology. It swings both ways, people. That's the way I look at it.
It does.
You got to respect everybody. Right?
Mm-hmm.
There was a little bit of shadiness happening in Knights of the Seven Kingdoms that I'm sniffing that out real quick, fast.
Uh-oh.
And I saw
But Elvin, it's a fantasy novel.
I know. That's why I'm giving it a light pass. That's why I'm like, oh yes, this does not take place in the real world.
Yeah.
But still, the casting for a specific character is a weird choice. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
She butt ugly. Let's put it that way.
What the fuck? What the hell? That's crazy. Okay.
And coming from this mug right here, let me tell you.
Jesus.
Yeah, I saw the so after the first episode, they showed the trailer for the season.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh no. You're gonna be one of those integral characters I'm gonna be annoyed with.
Maybe it's a bait and switch, you know? Maybe they want you to believe she'll be an integral character.
No, I know the character. I read the book.
Okay, never mind then.
I was like, oh man.
Sucks for you, buddy.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't watch this now.
I'll get through it. I'll pet myself and get through it. What else here? We've got Paramount is still not giving up. They're going to European political figures in an attempt to derail Netflix. They're just,
you know what? I'm gonna give it to Paramount for not giving up on this. Like,
okay. let me say something.
I commend you, Paramount.
This reminds me of this picture that my best friend's dad had in his computer room. So what it was a frog inside the mouth of one of those pelicans with the big mouth.
Okay.
So half the body of the frog's already in it, but the hands are choking on the pelican's neck, so he cannot swallow the frog. And then the bottom it says "Never give up."
It's like hang in there, baby, with the cat hanging from the wire. Yeah.
I gotta give it to them. They're going to political figures in an attempt to derail Netflix acquisition of Warner Brothers from ever being approved by the EU.
Hey, Netflix or Paramount, fight the good fight. Do you?
It's crazy times. So Ben Affleck was asked about this. So him and Matt Damon were in the Joe Rogan podcast a couple of days ago, and they were asked about.
Okay, I didn't think they'd ever go on Joe Rogan's podcast. That's crazy.
Well, celebrities have gone there.
No, I know, but I didn't expect that from like.
Yeah, they both were there together. I listened to it for about an hour, and Rogan did ask them about the future of the theater, and I was just like, as soon as he said that, I perked up. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be good. Let me get my popcorn out. This is gonna be fun.
Was AI mentioned at all?
So it was.
Okay.
So Ben Affleck basically said that AI will never replace actors ever. It'll never replace actors, and we have a place. We'll forever have a place in acting. So yeah, I'll read it out to you here.
Okay.
We have Ben Affleck explains how he believes AI will never replace actors or screenwriters. We have the sense there is this existential dread that it's gonna wipe everything out. But that runs counter to what history shows. I think a lot of the rhetoric comes from people trying to justify valuations. I just see him spinning tires. He has no clue what's coming. Nobody
I think
does.
he might be a little out of touch with that part of the industry, man. I think he might be.
You're an actor.
That sounds like wishful thinking.
As long as I'm sober, I will never replace actors. Of course, he's going to say, as an actor, director, and a producer, that.
Yeah.
Who's going to come out? Who's going to come out in his position say, no, AI is going to kick our asses?
No one.
So for him, like what I read here is just nonsense. He doesn't truly know. I get what he's trying to say is that he's saying authenticity of like a human art form.
Yeah.
Will never be replaced by AI. But has he not seen what people are watching, the slop that people are watching on TikTok and shorts and reels?
I think he forgets. I think he's not aware of that.
He's not in tune with the next generation of people are doing.
No, not at all.
People don't want to watch 2-hour movies or hour-and-a-half movies. They want to watch 5 to 3-minute clips.
Because actually, I found this thing that Matt Damon said on the Joe Rogan show. And this kind of goes into this.
Yeah, I know what you're going to say.
Yeah. So he explained that, to reiterate, explains like he's playing Netflix films. They have to reiterate the plot like 3 to 4 times in dialogue because people are on their phones. So he's like, a standard way to make an action movie, you usually have 3 set pieces and they kind of ramp up to the big one with all the explosions. He's like, now they're like, can we get a big one in the first 5 minutes? We want people to stay tuned in. And it's like, Matt Damon's on point with what the hell's going on there. That is legitimately on point with what's going on there. So,
but that just tells you right there that they're aware that people's attention span is dwindling
big time.
That's why Netflix, they have also mentioned that Netflix now goes through algorithms and says you need to say this, do this at this point to garner attention consistently, right? And that's why Netflix, like, movies don't care about movies.
Nope.
They're like, we're going to give you guys 2 weeks in the theaters and then we're pulling you out.
That's why they cancel shows so fast too, because if the next season doesn't hit as hard as the second one and doesn't either do the exact same numbers or better, they cancel it.
Yeah.
If it does below, even if it's missed by like 1,000 views, they cancel that shit, which is crazy.
I do have some heartwarming news here. Well, kind of sad, but a little bit, heartwarming. Rockstar Games is giving early access to a GTA 6, to GTA 6 to a terminally ill fan after his family shared his story on social media. So, as much as we shit on Rockstar for taking forever to do games, they allowed him to play. I hope that he didn't get upset because the game freezes every 5 minutes.
It's definitely going to be a day one patch.
But at least this person gets to play it, be the first to play it. So
good for them.
Did you see the SNL clip over the weekend?
Are you talking about that? Which one are you talking about? Because there's a couple.
Of the Harry Potter one?
I did see that. That Harry Potter one was freaking crazy.
Woo, that was so good.
I feel like I'd rather watch that one than the one HBO is producing, to be honest with you, dude. That shit was insane.
So we're gonna watch that. We're gonna watch that right now. And I don't care if they ban
Finn Wolf is like, I thought he was kind of going nowhere, but he's got that showed he's got a little bit of range going on. I feel like he needs to be a comedy actor. That's what I feel.
All right, okay, let's share this and watch this. Shall we?
Let's do it.
There's something we want to tell you.
I already knew it. You're a homo, Harry.
How did you know?
Oh, honey, please. They should call you Neville.
Oh, shit.
Hagrid, you old queen.
You old queen.
The fact that he said you're a homo, Harry. First off, I haven't heard anybody call anybody a homo in years. In years.
We're healing here. We're healing a society.
I
We can
feel
laugh
like we
now.
are like, you know,
We
that
can laugh
comedy
now.
kind of hits. It hits, man.
It was so good. I mean, I'm sure people got offended, and to them, I say,
Some people did. Some people did.
go
Which
piss
was
in the wind for those
yeah.
who got offended. Go piss in the wind. Have some
Absolutely, man.
fun with this. Come
because
on.
on that SNL skit, they also made fun of like Wolf and like the other two, the kid that plays Dustin and Lucas. They did a skit with like Will's coming out, and they kind of made fun of it, but it was like they weren't making fun of him coming out. It was like how long that scene was, right? They were like,
Yeah.
it took way too long, and people were laughing out. And then butthurt people were like, no, you can't make fun of that. People, and I saw like comments from other people that were like, I'm gay, and listen, you guys got to chill out because this was just making fun of the scene, not about him coming out. Like, pause, guys, pause. Not everything is like out to get us. Chill out.
Fingers crossed to bring return. I don't know what you're talking about. I keep saying that's one of my go-to words.
It's my favorite word.
Yeah, my wife gets so mad when I say things, and I'm like, who cares? I don't care. I'm not
Nah.
if you're getting offended by me, then you're retarded.
Mhm.
Sorry, you're retarded.
Mhm.
If people call me retarded, I'll just laugh. That's
Absolutely, man.
Yeah, you're retarded. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Speaking of,
oh my god, read. I don't know why, but read sounds worse than the full word. Read sounds so much worse than the full word. Oh god,
we just said one, and he shows up. That's Devon Art.
oh Jesus, your partner in crime on Tuesdays.
He's such a homo.
Oh shit.
That was such a great skit. That was so much fun.
That was pretty. Yeah, that whole skit was really damn good, man.
It's gonna go down as one of the funniest skits this year already, man. It was so good. It's so good.
Coming from like Wolf to like Finn, I was like, all right, kid, you got chops. You got some chops.
They gotta like see, that's something that everyone can kind of like be all togetherness with. Comedy brings a lot of people together. Do you know what I mean? Like you can
Beetlejuice. He's your Beetlejuice.
Thank God I didn't say the other word. Then he would be summoning it to my house.
Like, what are you doing there? Just
you
walks
say?
out of the shadows.
What did you say? oh
Oh
man.
my god.
Anyways, I thought it was a great skit. And I laughed so hard. I'm like, this is what comedy's supposed to do, man. You're supposed to have fun with it and enjoy it and not take it seriously. But you can do things like this where you can appreciate from all walks of life.
Absolutely.
You know, I bet you there's probably people in the LGBT plus, whatever you want to call it, community probably laugh their ass off.
Oh yeah.
And then there's people
Oh,
who
yeah.
are not and laughing their
course.
ass off. Like it's that's how you bring people together and just have fun with it. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody should be getting offended. Chill out. So that was good times. I enjoyed that. What else is there to talk about?
Something for you, actually, if you're going to be traveling. I don't know if you're going, like, are you going to the U? I'm assuming you're traveling through the USA. So I don't know if you're aware about this, but this year, Dragon Ball is going to be hosting several events at different cities. So their first stop is going to be February 6th. They're going to be stopping in Chicago, Illinois at Woodfield Mall. Second one's going to be in New Jersey at the American Dream on February 20th. On the 27th, they're stopping off in Miami at Adventura Mall.
Oh, 2 months too early for me.
Okay. And March 6th, they're stopping off at Austin, Texas from March 6th to 8th. And then their last stop will be in Arcadia.
Are they
At the
stopping
shops
anywhere
at-
in Seattle?
No.
Ah,
No.
Portland?
Nothing in Seattle. No.
Oh.
Oh, you're not traveling that far out then, eh?
I'm going to New Orleans in April. and then I'm going to Miami in May.
Ah, that's too bad. Okay. Damn. So they are a bit early on that one for your Miami trip.
Uh,
Well, we'll try to hit them up and postpone it for you.
all right, fair enough. All right, let's get into your top 5.
Let's do it. Okay, so my top 5, because I didn't really announce it on the last episode, but I picked my top 5 childhood memories, or childhood movies, I should say. This was really tough because there was a shit ton of stuff I watched as a kid. So let's get into it. Number 5. I love this one because it was a part of my childhood, and I played a lot of this too growing up. So at number 5, I have Little Giants. Little Giants. It was that tough little go get 'em football team, a little scrub of nobodies.
I forgot about this movie.
Yeah, everybody did, man. Everybody did. Rick Moranis was the head coach of these little guys, and it got
Ed O'Neill.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. This was a good one. Also, I really love.
Might have to revisit this.
You should. It's a good movie. Remember when the little black kid gets like the sticky tag glue stuff, and he's like, "I got this, coach," and then he's like, "Oh, you can't get it off."
That was me in sports.
And then they made.
I was actually good at sports. Never mind
that because it was cheating. It was cheating.
That was number 5.
Number 4. Oh man, number 4. I really loved this movie growing up because I really loved these creatures back then. We're back. A Dinosaur Story with John Goodman as the lead. This was such a wholesome, awesome movie, man. It was good. So
Very
good. These dinosaurs went from fierce, like non-smart creatures to creatures that had a brain. Well, some of them were still kind of dumb, but like still they were lovable idiots. You know what I mean?
Sort of like us.
Yeah, they were lovable idiots.
We're lovable
idiots. Oh goodness. Yeah, good times though. Great movie. I wish I owned it still, but I'll probably get it back on Blu-ray at some point.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So far, so good.
There's so much more I wanted to add though, man.
No, top 5.
So much more. Goodness. Okay. Number 3. So now number 3. My goodness. It's the Iron Giant.
Wow.
Iron Giant, which I feel like does not get enough love. I feel like it flew under the radar for a lot of people. Sometimes when I bring it up, a whole bunch of people are like, I don't know that movie. I'm like, you're an idiot. You should go watch it.
They really are.
Yeah.
You said you're a retard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what I didn't know until like 6 years ago was it was Vin Diesel who voiced the Giant.
Oh, I didn't know that either.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Yeah.
Nice. Number 3.
Oh, okay. Number 2. Oh boy.
Does he say I am Groot?
No, he doesn't, unfortunately. All right, number 2. And I feel like maybe this one was a little tough between number 2 and number 1. Number 2 was Hook.
Hey.
We kind of did a Robin Williams things last time, and that still kind of sucked with, but Hook was amazing. Love that movie.
I love Robin Williams. There's another guy in my top. He's in my top 5. Like this guy's right there too. I love Robin Williams, but I really thought it was odd to see a really old man with a little bit of a belly as Peter Pan.
That's fair. That's fair.
Because dude was in his 30s, right? At that time.
He was. And he's not the kind of guy you think of as like a action hero, you know?
Well, not just action, like very articulation. Right? Like, you don't think of him as a guy who could do cartwheels. Right?
True. Very true. And then my number 1 all-time favorite. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The first one. Oh, so good. I don't think you can go wrong. I don't think you can go wrong. You know, there's a lot of crap out there nowadays, and I feel like we've lost touch with stories, and like we're facing too much political, personal stuff in shows and movies nowadays, and we kind of forget about like stories that give you overall plot that really develop well, that don't really care about politics. It's literally a good versus bad scenario, you know? And feel free to go back, man. It's okay to go back and watch these things. You don't always need to have the best and new stuff out there, and a lot of movies have proved that the last 4 or 5 years. They're not all that great. They're not all that great.
D's favorite is Turtles 3. That's his favorite.
Shut up.
Yeah.
That's gross, man.
What?
Over what? Come on.
No, I didn't say it. Well, I didn't say it's over one. He said it's like his favorite. I like the slogan here. Hey, dude, this is no cartoon. Oh man, it was awesome. I remember seeing in Turtles 1, 2, and 3 at the same theater with my childhood friends. All 3 of them.
See, that right there. That right there is the shit I'm talking about, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can never do that today.
No. Tickets are too expensive.
Well, not just that. Like, people don't go with the same people all the time in the movies.
That's true.
My kids don't go with the same people. They go with me.
It's too many different groups of friends they got going on.
Well, most of them like to just stay at home and watch Netflix.
Yep.
And that's why Netflix is moving into more of home. So
smart.
That was a great top 5.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you.
Done. I really enjoyed that one.
I really had to sit down and think, man. It was tough. It was tough. I'm
sure
out Land Before Time. Land Before Time was like, oh, do I do this or do I do the dinosaur? We're back with dinosaurs. And I was like, I don't remember when I was sad because Land Before Time was sad. I'd rather do.
I don't want to talk about it because I'm gonna cry.
Yeah.
Stop. You're crying. No, I'm not crying. You're crying.
Oh, damn.
Hold on. Give me a second.
No worries. Take your time. Take your time. I'm just sitting here ripping Digimon packs of cards right now.
Digimon? Oh my god. You should put the camera on there. What if you get like one of those big cards?
I haven't yet. Nothing good has popped up. It's all been crap.
How much do you pay for a pack of those?
I think a pack is like $6.99.
So do you ever get any good things with that?
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes, yeah.
Do they have like a special pack where people have to pay like a lot to get a really good
I've
card?
heard that they've had that before. Yeah, I haven't come across anything like that yet, though.
Is it like big like Pokemon too?
No. Digimon's definitely a lot smaller. Definitely a lot smaller. Yeah, Gundam is really big right now. One Piece is huge. The Pokemon scalpers are leaving Pokemon and moving to One Piece now.
What?
That's where the money is at the moment. They've got cards upwards towards like $20,000. This game's been out for like a year and a half.
One Piece
trading cards. Yep. My buddy just bought a box called OP13. He bought it for like retail, which was like $180. That box is worth like $900 right now.
And you can't get these boxes.
That OP13 set was the last set, and it's pretty hard to get at MSRP.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you guys sell it at GameStop?
We sell like booster packs, but we don't sell boxes of them. Yeah.
You're lucky because they'd be all clamoring at your door.
Oh, dude, people come in every day asking for it. It's insane. It's insane. Phone calls coming in. Yep, it's all there.
Phone calls were made all over the internet webs when this dropped on deadline. Topic of the night.
Oh yeah.
She's gone, folks.
Finally.
Ding dong, the witch is gone.
What a day! What a day! That's what I'm talking about.
Free at last.
It's a beautiful feeling. It's a beautiful feeling, I'll tell you that much.
Kathleen Kennedy is exiting. Huh. She said she was going to go out with a bang, but she's going out with a whimper.
A dud. It was a dud.
A fart in the wind.
Her legacy is nothing that great. She leaves nothing behind but bad.
This is her exit interview. This is the amount of ego and narcissist mind she has. She wants to do an exit interview. And she's going to come out and say, I didn't want a deadline, wanted to interview me.
Yeah. Nothing of value was lost.
Mike Fleming did the interview. And I've read Mike Fleming's or Fleming, yeah, Junior, whatever the hell your last name is. Nobody gives a shit. I've read your articles. I've read this article.
Mm-hmm.
And I got to tell you, Mike, you did a very good job of tippy-toeing all around this stuff.
Tell him. Get him. Get him, Elvin.
Lucky for you, Mike, I and a bunch of other people who are actual fans who buy merchandise, go to the movies, get upset, get happy, and rinse and repeat this for Star Wars for over 25 years plus. And I can tell you, I've got a rap sheet here from 2012 of the things she's done as head of Star Wars. And it's nothing worth bragging about in an exit interview that you have done. Because all you did, Mike, was just talk about all the good things and brush over all the terrible things she's done. And I get it. You have a job to do, probably your editor or your company has said, go interview her so we can have this nice piece and deadline. Because, I mean, what else is deadline good for? It's not like we're buying your articles or your newspapers or anything like that, right? I mean,
That's right.
You're basically, your website is basically littered with ads to pay for your guys' bills.
That's super sad.
So, anyways, I thought we'd read the article just so we can kind of go over the things that he's brushed. Oh, look, Mayfix Batman's for sale there.
Oh my God.
How about Target?
So she was glazed in this interview, as the kids would say. They glazed her up.
Here's what's going to happen. She's going to end up with the Lifetime Achievement Award after all this is said and done. That's what's going to happen. No one is going to talk bad about her. Everyone's going to praise her. She's going to have a goodbye salute from Disney. Bob Iger's going to come out and give her some stupid crystal trophy and tell her how great she did and how invaluable she was to us heading into the new future of Star Wars. She has left us in good standings and put us on a pedestal to go and tell more great stories. And she's empowered many, because that word will be used, I guarantee you.
Yep.
She's empowered and she's diversified Star Wars like nobody else has.
The forefront of women in sci-fi.
And then he's going to leave a stupid lasting remark at the end, go, the Force was strong or is strong with her.
With her. Yep.
That's what's going to happen. You can bet your house on that. So let's read the article here, okay? I'll read the snippets of here. Man, there's this site is just covered in ads. They're really trying to make money here. So let's start with here. So Kennedy has been getting them ready for a couple of years. Getting ready for them for what? Failing?
Reduce the impact.
She has plotted a return to her first love, producing. She will be making a lot of Star Wars films far in the future, as well as teaming on some projects. Frank Marshall. They were married 40 years ago. So this is about her history, I guess.
Okay.
About how she's been in the producing side of things for some major, and she has. She's been in part of some big, like Poltergeist, Jurassic.
Okay.
She's been a part of that, but you're not allowed to say that she was just a person out there handing out coffee to Spielberg for most of these movies.
Okay.
You're not allowed to say that.
Okay.
Because somewhere in there's a truth. apparently, that we're not looking at. We don't know that for a fact. We can only assume. So I'm going to assume, theorize, that she did a lot of ass kissing and she did a lot of shadowing the greats like Spielberg.
Right.
Because last time I checked, and I could be wrong, and feel free to let me know at A&R Universe, she didn't get Oscars when she went up. She didn't get any when Spielberg went up to get his, his trophies. She
wasn't there.
She might have been in the background, but she wasn't one of the forefront people.
Nope.
And whatever she did, if she was a part of some of these things that she did, that's great. That's fantastic for your past. You got hired at Star Wars. You were basically given the keys after George Lucas sold Star Wars. There's a key here. He sold it. He didn't go up to Kathleen and say, "Here, Kathleen, take these books. You are now in charge. I bestow this responsibility to you." None of that happened. So when people say, "Oh, Lucas was handing it off to Kennedy," no. Lucas didn't give a rat's ass. Lucas got his money. He's like, "I'm out. I'll be at the ranch. Peace." She got the chance to go do it. She was pointed at that, right? So let's talk about the history of Kathleen Kennedy. In 2012, she was given the keys, as I mentioned, to Star Wars as her main focal point.
Right.
So what does she do first? The first thing I remember she did was she made T-shirts. Right?
Mm-hmm.
The Force is female. First mistake she did right there. Star Wars was created to get kids, boys, to play with toys that they were geared and targeted for boys. Now, they didn't say that girls can't play with it, and neither am I. But what I'm saying is Barbie was created for girls to play with. Now, they didn't say that guys can't play with it,
True.
and neither am I.
True.
But there was two target audiences that these marketing teams were focusing on. The marketing team for Star Wars wasn't a marketing young girls. They were marketing young boys.
Right.
Star Wars fan bases from the 70s were boys. Those boys became teenagers in the 80s, and guess what they watched? They watched the toy that they played with come to life. Those teenagers become young adults and watch Phantom Menace, the prequel trilogies. Now, there was controversy at the time. I was one of them. I was like, what the hell's a Jar Jar Binks? Yeah. I'm not saying that didn't have problems.
Oh, shit.
But at the same time, I didn't have my sister, my cousins who were female saying, let's go watch Star Wars together. They didn't. Now, times are changing. I get all that. Right?
Yep.
But the target and core audience grew up with Star Wars male.
This is true. Yeah.
Everybody, and I love this line where people, idiots, go online and say the Star Wars is for everybody. Oh, really? Can you explain to me, if it's for everybody, why things like Acolytes got canceled? And don't say it's because of bigots and racist and sexist people. Because why would Disney care to listen to them? They never did for the last 25 years.
That's true.
They were hemorrhaging money, but they're like, nope, we're still going to go with this game plan. We don't care what people say. And all of a sudden now, anything that gets canceled, it's their fault. It's those bigots' fault. It's those racist people's fault. No. They tuned out because they are not into what you're giving them.
No. And to be fair, there were strong females in Star Wars. You had Leia, you had Padme, you had Ahsoka, you had what's that female Mandalorian chick's name again? Bo-Katan. There's a few. There was some of them in there, man.
Leia is the Trinity.
Yeah.
She's Trinity. She's a top 3 in Star Wars in terms of the heroes, right? You have Luke, Leia, and Han. Those are the big 3 right there. And speaking of that, there was a chance for her, Kathleen Kennedy, to bring the 3 together back on the big screen. What does she
Yup.
do in the very first movie?
Han
She
dies.
kills off Han.
Yep.
The very first movie, we don't even get to see them together.
Nope. That's what everybody was hoping for. That is exactly what everybody was hoping for. To see all three back together again.
That's just a bit of what I want to talk about. There's more. Oh, there is more. All right, let's get into more stuff. So, the first movie was Force Awakens.
Mhm.
I remember seeing the trailer and I was super excited for this. I'm like, we're
yeah.
back, baby. Let's go.
Oh yeah.
How long have we been waiting for a Star Wars movie?
It felt raw. It felt a little visceral too.
Seeing a stormtrooper take his helmet off?
Yep. Or when we saw Kylo Ren for the first time, like exude that claymore saber in that like hard stance, where he just like steps, it throws the blade to the side in his arm and it just comes alive. You're like, ooh, okay, that was kind of hard, dog. I feel you.
They spent $550 million at that time making that movie. At the time, it was one of the most expensive movies to ever be made. Now, to be fair, they made over $1 billion. Why did they make over $1 billion? Not because the movie was good.
Hype.
It was because Star Wars finally came back to the big screen after a long time.
And it was hype.
Your core audience came back. Your core audience told everybody and their moms to go watch it with them.
This is true.
That's how you made that money. And then what happened after that? The two other movies was a decline in sales. It never made the money that the first one did.
Nope. They felt so disjointed. So disjointed.
You had J.J. Abrams, who cannot do nothing. He just got paid $500 million at Warner Brothers, and he's only done one project for them so far.
He was signed on to do all three, but had to dip at the second
because he was double dipping and making money
to do some other bull crap. You know? So there was that's where the consistency fell. Despite how bad he, like, even if he did direct all three and they were gonna be like mediocre, at least there would have been consistent mediocrity. You know what I mean? There would have been consistent mediocrity at that point, which would have been fine, in my opinion.
All right, so let's take a little detour here for a second. Not only was she responsible for Star Wars and everything, she also had the responsibility of Willow and Indiana Jones. She decided to reboot Willow. It was on Disney Plus. It turned out to be one of the TV show. It turned out to be one of the worst things Disney's ever done. It's so bad, and it was so bad for Disney that they took it out of their subscription. They took it out of their Disney Plus and removed it from history of Disney.
Not just the TV show, but the goddamn movie too.
You can't, if you can find a DVD or Blu-ray for that, buy it, because it's going to be worth a lot of money down the road, because no one's going to see it ever anywhere else.
Nope.
So she destroyed that, which was Willow was a classic. The first
Tell that to her.
Yeah. The first Willow was a classic. There's a cult following to it, and I was intrigued. I was actually told by Cowabunga Dude to watch it, and we did. We actually did an episodic review of that a long time ago, and boy, did we ever let Cowabunga Dude know to never ever send us his recommendations again.
Did he like it?
No, he did not like it either.
Oh, okay.
And he apologized many times.
Okay.
He's like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for telling me to watch this garbage.
That's crazy.
I mean, he didn't know either, right? Nobody knew.
That's, I mean, when something beloved comes back after a long time.
There he is.
Oh, shit. You summoned him too. Oh, my God.
I summon people. Then we get into Indiana Jones. I remember it was 3 or 4 months on our show. I remember we were talking about summer hits, and that time it was Oppenheimer, Barbie, Indiana Jones as your big 3 in the summer.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. And we were just talking around the table, and we were asking which one is going to be the most, successful and the one that's going to bomb. And nobody but me Even though I don't give a shits about Barbie, nobody but me said Indiana Jones will be the biggest flop this summer. And everybody around me looked at me and said, "You're an idiot. You don't know what you're talking about." But I said Indiana, and I mean, they might have been right about me, but I said that this movie will bomb hard because I already knew who the actress was that's going to play alongside Harrison Ford, and I already knew where this is going. And boy, did I ever nail it. And it bombed. It cost $500 million just to make the movie.
What?
Look it up. It was $419 for the production and then $100 million for marketing.
Jesus. Okay, hold on. You keep going. You keep going.
Yeah. That movie bombed hard. How is it possible to bomb an Indiana Jones movie? I mean, the Crystal Skull movie was terrible, but it still was decent in terms of making money.
That one was called The Dial of Destiny, right?
The Dial of Diarrhea is what I call it.
Yeah. Yeah, you were pretty close. It was like 419 million, which is still a lot.
No. 419 to make. That's not including marketing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. They did include the marketing.
Yeah, it's production only.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. It did just say that. Okay. Yep. Wow.
Yeah.
Whew.
The Dial of Diarrhea was so bad on arrival. There is a scene where she punches him in the face. This is an iconic character. I mean, Indiana Jones in his heyday was like James Bond, but adventurous.
Right.
This guy had a hat, a jacket, and a whip, and he was like a man's man. That's what it was. It was an action movie, and the way they portrayed him in this last movie was he was some senior citizen who was defecating in the lazy boy that he's sitting on. Barely could walk, let alone run.
They made him shit his pants.
No, I'm saying you might have made him shit his pants in the lazy boy.
Okay.
Nobody. That's how they're portraying him, as a senior citizen. And people are like, "Whoa!" Here's the thing. This is the funny part. I remember people adding me, and they're like, "Well, he's 80 years old, right?" I'm like, how many people are old and they don't make them old in the movies,
Yeah.
He was older in the Red Hulk. Did they make him look like a senior citizen there?
No. Mm-mm.
So get out of here with that garbage.
Yep. Not to mention, he drank from the fountain of youth, man. It saved his dad from dying. Explain that one.
But they ridiculed him, insulted him, made him look like a weak old man because that's what Kathleen and her crew want. They've always wanted that. It's the same story in all of these things that she does.
Yeah, they did that with Luke too. They made him a coward.
Yeah,
they made him
drink
weak.
some, blue milk and toss the saber under the water. And
they made him die when he used the Force after so long, which didn't make a lick of sense.
Luke was revered as one of the greatest Jedis, one of the greatest Star Wars characters.
Yeah.
Aside from Darth Vader, Luke's right up there.
Yep.
And for them to do that, I was just so shocked when I saw that.
They allowed Rian Johnson to do that garbage too, man.
And I was like, what the hell is this? I was so pissed when I saw that.
Yeah, it definitely was. I think I fell asleep when I watched some of it because I was like, no, it was boring. And it was boring. There was nothing exciting about that movie. There was nothing gripping about that second movie. They focused on a lot of that Rose character who, God forbid, she didn't deserve that kind of hate. It was not her fault,
Yeah.
It was the director's fault for making her the way she was and made her seem like she was supposed to be important, but she played nothing integral to the role, really.
Let's read a couple of paragraphs because I did say we don't talk about the article as well. So let's start here. Since she took the top Lucas post almost 14 years ago, actually more than 14 years ago, Mike, you need to do your homework. And that the span of the company generated 5 features that continued the saga Lucas began in See how he spins this into the saga, Lucas, like as if she's continued on from where he left off. I love how he's just pretended like there was no bumps in the road from the transition. It just was seamless. Everything was fine. The films had a global box office of 5.9 billion. The first Star Wars movie, The Force Awakens, becomes the highest grossing film ever in North America with 936 million. That's expected. He's trying to act like this is a great achievement. When you have Star Wars, you're expected to make that, just like Marvel was expecting to make billions of dollars. And what happened to them? They sat on their laurels. They started getting all woke, and then their revenues decline. And guess what happened? Now they're all desperate, so they're gonna bring the band back together.
Yep.
Why are they bringing the band back together? Why isn't Miss Marvel leading the charge?
Nobody likes her.
You can see that I'm very emotional about this. So anyways, they go on. The Last Jedi, The Rise of Skywalker, which completed the Skywalker trilogy, grossing 1.3 billion and 1 billion respectively. Rogue One also eclipsed $1 billion. The spawned the Emmy-winning series Andor. Of all the things that she's done, Andor was the thing that she was probably told to stay away from. The director specifically said that I want to do it my way. I'm not doing it at all. Given the high expectations of rabid fanboys, you should say fanboys too, every development project and creative attachment has gone high levels of scrutiny, ratcheting up the stress level, as it should. Of course you're going to have scrutiny.
You're supposed to. You think people are going to just love it because it's Star Wars? No. People are going to scrutinize their favorite franchise if you shit on the freaking lore that was already established, which is what she did.
George Lucas was scrutinized when he brought the prequel trilogies into play.
Because of midichlorians.
Nobody is immune from scrutiny when you're talking about such high-level IPs.
Nope.
Nobody is. Even the person who created it was scrutinized. So why can she not be scrutinized? Why can she not be put at a high expectation level? Who does she think she is?
It's a fair point. It's a fair point. People, when you're in this kind of business, you should be expecting constructive criticism.
You took the job knowing full well there's going to be high expectations because it has such a huge legacy. Lucasfilm series included Mandalorian, Andor, and others garnered more than 90 Emmy nominations so far. The expansion also included 5 animated series, the Disneyland and Disney World attractions. Shall we talk about extractions? Extractions. There is an extraction to the attraction, which I want to get into. So let's talk about the 2 attractions at Disney World and Disneyland. The Galaxy's Edge. Okay. So the Galaxy's Edge, her and her goons said, we're going to do a Galaxy's Edge, and we're not going to have any of the old Star Wars characters in it. No Vader, no Luke, nobody. We're going to have the new stuff only.
Okay.
They were on.
It's a bold-ass choice.
They're actually on record. There was an interview done. There's an audio of the interview, which you can probably find anywhere. They said the reason why is they're trying to bring the next generation of fans in, and nobody cares about 50-year-olds going to Star Wars attractions.
They know who has money, right?
The 50-year-olds are going to take their young kids into those attractions.
Yes.
I, as a 40-year-old, took my kids to it because my kids don't have the money that you asked for to go into your attractions. Your attractions aren't like $20, $30 to get in. It costs thousands of dollars to fly to your attraction and a hotel, food, and your admissions to go to your attractions. So I'm going to take my kids to a Star Wars that I don't recognize?
Yeah. Very short-sighted on her part.
So
very short-sighted on Disney's part for allowing that to be a friggin' thing.
And she's at the helm of it all. So it's her responsibility to make sure all things Star Wars is running smoothly. So guess what happened? After they sort of fumble that, they came out and said, we're bringing the old crew back into the attractions.
A little too late.
So they started putting X-Wing, they started putting Vader, Chewie in there, R2-D2, they started doing that. I mean, I thought you had all figured out. So that's attraction 1. Okay.
Yep.
Then we had the Star Wars Hotel. Do you remember that?
I do. It was quite expensive.
What was that hotel called again? Star Cruiser. It was called the Star Cruiser.
There you go.
It was called the Star Wars Star Cruiser Hotel. So they made a big deal. I remember they got a bunch of shill YouTubers to go there ahead of everybody, kissing ass. Oh my God, this is so amazing. It's gonna be revolutionary. People all gonna want to be here.
Because you can always rely on influencers that get paid to really tell you how fun it is.
Who get a free trip there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who don't even tell you what the price is.
Mm-hmm.
So families found out how much the cost was. Do you know how much the cost was for a room?
Wasn't it like $4 or $5 grand a room or something like that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. It was. That's crazy because it's so expensive to maintain this hotel. I don't know. With the kind of people you hire, I don't think so.
That may be true because the estimated budget was $1 billion.
You know what? Okay. My thoughts on this is, yeah, okay, it costs you $1 billion for sure. Okay, understandable. But who is paying $5,000 to stay in a hotel room for what? Like maybe 2 nights?
Well, let's just say 4 days. Why not?
4 days. Sure. That's
A
still
weekend,
a
nice
shit
weekend,
ton of
long
money.
weekend.
That's still a shit ton of money, man. $500 a night is crazy money. Crazy money.
You're supposed to appeal to families.
Like average American families.
Yeah.
You're speaking
Not
like
Kim Kardashian's family.
No. Like your average American families are the ones who are your fans. Made it cheaper. You'd have a fully booked hotel. You just keep turning out rooms. You're getting them to buy the merch. It would have paid for itself. It would have. It's a barbaric amount to charge people, man.
That was closed in less than a year, less than 6 months, I believe. It was closed down. They spent $1 billion and they couldn't get it right.
Not surprised.
In this article, I don't see a lick of it.
No, they won't.
Now, I understand when you're interviewing her, you're not going to ask maybe these questions. That's fair enough. But you could have put in the article after, because at the end of the day, you have the right to do the edit the article.
Absolutely.
You can be honest. You can do the exit interview, and you can also add the other part of Kennedy. You can add the other finishing touches to it and say, this is her legacy. They could have done that. But they didn't. So, the other thing in the article mentions is she went 2 years ago. I find that BS. 2 years ago, she went to Bob Iger and say, what is the exit strategy for me, Bob? I can tell you right now the exit strategy was. She went up to Bob and said, hey, Bob, I got to retire and I need a fat pension. And you got 2 years, Bob, to give me a fat pension. That's what it was. Do you think she gives a rat's ass about an exit strategy?
No. Not at all. No.
I missed it by 6 months because I went to Disney World 6 months later. All I saw was rubble. And I'm like, oh, there's the hotel. There it was.
Damn.
There it is. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. They just covered the whole area up, and you can see rubble in the background and stuff. And they're like, "Over here, guys! Don't look over there. Look
This
over
is
here."
the set for our new show, The Acolyte, guys. Just letting you know.
It's a disaster. That's why we created a disaster set.
Oh,
Bob won't show the door because Bob is the biatch himself.
he is a coward.
Yeah, he's Bob. Bob doesn't have a spine in his body
No.
because he would have exited her out a long time ago. When she came to his room, the office, he would have said, "Finally, you showed up. I've been calling you for months. Get
Yeah,
out."
I'm surprised the shareholders didn't take action after losing all that money. You know,
I've
would've been
always
pissed.
I've always said this. I feel that she had some skeletons in the closet from some of these people. I always say that there are some things that she probably knew back in some shenanigans.
That's fair.
And I think she used that to her advantage to weasel her way to the top executives. And this is all theory and just my own personal thoughts.
Elvin's crazy Hollywood conspiracy.
Is it crazy though? Is it
No,
crazy?
it's really well with everything that's going on in Hollywood right now. I don't think so, man. Not at
Speaking
all.
of crazy, I'm going to segue into what a crazy decision she made. So Kathleen Kennedy decided to hire Harvey Weinstein's assistant, Leslie Headland, to direct a Star Wars TV show.
Yeah, that was crazy.
She has very little experience. She did one movie, I believe it was. Some Russian stupid ass movie that nobody cared about. She did one measly movie and she got the approval to do a Star Wars TV show. You're talking about one of the most popular IPs of all time. And she's like, you know what? I'm going to give it to this assistant of Harvey. I'm sure she heard nothing or knew nothing about whatever the things Harvey was doing. She's clean. She's squeaky clean.
Totally.
And you know what I'm going to do? I believe in Leslie. I'm going to give her $230 million to do a Disney Plus TV show. Now, we all watched it. I mean, I was forced to watch it because I had to talk about it. That did not look like a $230 million TV show.
No, it did not. It really did not.
You could have paid some high school drama school a couple $1,000. They would have made a better set in some of the scenes they'd shot in.
I mean, most of their sets were like 3-4 locations, and that was it. It was reused over and over.
Yeah, they went to a planet, and they just went to one tiny village.
You know, the whole thing with Star Wars, besides like characters, the Force, all that, is their world building. Going out and exploring the galaxy, seeing different planets, different cultures, different lifestyles. Like, got none of that.
No way that show cost $200 million. They used Dollar Tree. It didn't cost $200. It cost $230 million. The other 30 went into Leslie's pockets. I heard that she got paid $40 million. That is crazy, bro.
40 million to a director
$40
who's only got one movie under their belt is absolute insanity.
You know what that is?
That's like paying me to be the quarterback of like the freaking San Francisco 49ers. Never threw a ball in my life, but you're going to give me $300 million, dog. I'm in.
The $40 million, Sheldon, is hush money, man. It's hush money. Who is she assistant of, Sheldon?
Harvey Weinstein.
It's called money laundering. How do you pay someone to shut up? You promise them to do a TV show, and then you give them gobs of money.
Yep.
This is not a theory. This is probably facts.
I like how you say probably.
My lawyer taught me well.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Everything's alleged.
Of course.
Are we going to see Leslie Headland? I don't give a shit what her name is. Are we ever going to see her ever again? Probably not.
No, not after that disaster. Like, unless she's got somebody else in her pockets to make more and get more money, then yes. You know what I mean? But after that debacle, after that, no.
She should be in witness protection, not because people are threatening her lives. It's because her job is at threatened here for how terrible she is. She should just go away. She's got 40 sheets. Oh, she's got a show on Netflix. Nobody cared. Good for her. She should just go away. One of the worst shows of all time.
Oh, that's the Russian doll show. That is the Russian doll show. That's the one that you were talking about.
Yeah, that was before. That was before Acolytes.
Yeah.
That was. I remember people on the internet. I remember those people that was applauding her and applauding the show. And I asked them, "Are you genuinely are you a bot?" And I mean, you got to be a bot, right? I'm like, if you're not a bot, then you're taking crazy pills. And the whole thing, the whole time I kept hearing from them was Star Wars is for everybody. Nowhere more evident was this line than when this show showed up. Star Wars is for everybody. I hate that line on any time people use it anywhere for any show, any movie. I hate that line. It's not for everybody. That's really why we have genres.
That very true. You hit the nail on the freaking head, dude. That is legitimately the best point I think anyone's ever made. No show is for everybody. It's not possible. It's not. Someone's going to hate it.
Kim Kardashian is not for me. But guess what that show makes? Billions of dollars. It's not for me. But do you see me going on the internet and trashing on the show? No. It's not for me. Why people can't understand it is beyond me. I just don't get it. Why people don't understand that not everything is for everybody. Stop saying things are for everybody. Everyone's welcome. Yeah, of course everyone's welcome. No one's putting a gun to there and saying they can't watch it. But stop using Star Wars is for everybody nonsense. It's not. Sorry, it's not. And it shouldn't be. You're supposed to appeal to a certain group of people. And I'm not saying it has to be male or female. What I'm saying is your core audience, your core audience, your core audience. If you do not appeal to them, you will not have a lengthy IP. It will go down.
Yeah. And it's a specific type of sci-fi genre, you know? Like, not everybody's into sci-fi. That is apparent. That is apparent. But then there is a shit ton of people who are, and that's why Star Wars did so well when they first came out.
We know Leslie Headland is, part of the LGBT plus community. We get that. And they try to use that as an excuse. They're like, oh, people don't respect it. What are you talking about? Oh, people don't like these. No, people don't like it when you try to insert your point of views, your life. Like, she was basically trying to make her story in Star Wars.
There was nothing organic about it. When it's not organic to the story, it's never going to do well. If you're trying to force your viewpoint in, you're going to have bad writing.
Leslie had an ego because she, from the beginning when she was being interviewed, she just laughed off Star Wars fans. That's not a great start, by the way. Ooh. You shouldn't ridicule and insult the core audience. You're starting off right there terrible.
Yep.
When I see that tells me that person is a narcissist and has an ego.
Well, there's also the fact that a lot of their cast was like, yo, yeah, we love the Sith. The Sith is where it's at. I'd rather be a Sith than like a Jedi. I already tell your intentions are bad, man.
Yeah. And then you had the female actress, the main actress, who made a stupid video, a music video. And then she's trying to portray her black culture as if she's, part of the black. You had a rich white dad.
And this, I think this line here hits it on. Diversity was never the problem. The Star Wars is a diverse show naturally. It naturally is a.
It has aliens, for God's sakes,
of different cultures. They speak different languages. They have different kinds of lives. Everything. But he's absolutely right. Where the show was just terrible. It was badly written. Most of the actors weren't that great, except for the two head guys, like the Asian dude. I can't remember his name now, and the dude with the helmet.
They insult sexuality. There's like female sexualities. We should curb all that. They had no problem with him taking his clothes off.
No. Oh, no. Or being eye candy for her because all she did was stare at him.
Which is creepy in itself. But if a guy did that, it'd be big news.
Big time.
Jedi Squid Games. Let's talk about some of the projects that was canceled. There were more canceled Star Wars projects than there were that actually got lit.
Hit it.
Obi-Wan movie, canceled. Lando movie, canceled. Boba Fett movie, canceled. Rogue Squadron, canceled. Kevin Feige movie, canceled. David Benioff movie, canceled. Tatooine film anthology, canceled. Jabba movie by Guillermo del Toro, canceled. Taika Waititi project, thank God it was canceled. Damon Lindelof project, canceled. Charmaine O'Day, thank God, was canceled. I know I'm missing a couple. I think is it Johnson?
Rian Johnson, yep.
He had a trilogy?
Yep.
Cancel. By the way,
Zack Snyder's.
Thank God for that one. By the way, she also took a jab at Rian Johnson. He took a jab, and guess what? He jabbed back.
Shut up.
So,
no way. Shut up.
Yes, today.
Oh.
So she basically said that it was a Rian Johnson said, I'm going to look it up, put up for you guys here right now. So Rian Johnson says he was not spooked. So basically, she in the article said that the reason why his trilogy didn't come to fruition was he was spooked by the fan base. So he came out today and said, no. I was not spooked by the toxic Star Wars fans. After Kathleen cites that, Last Jedi backlash is why he never directed. He's like, I was consistently giving her notes, information on what my project's going to be about, and I was never given the green light. He came out
respect to Rian Johnson for this, because him not being spooked is a very big like comment after she said he was. Good for him for calling her out.
Yeah, he goes, in response to IGN's aggressive news, he wrote, LOL, zero spooked. Sorry.
You know what? Maybe bring him back and let him do his own Star Wars thing. I'm curious to see how it goes. Honestly,
but it just goes to show you how she deflected and made it look like
big time.
There was an article about her talking about with reporters, and this was videos too. You could probably find it somewhere where she's like, we don't have books, we don't have comics to go back on like Marvel or Harry Potter. We don't have that. Pardon me?
Well, if we're not counting, if you know what, she's probably talking about the contract that was written because Lucas didn't want like the books or the comics being referred. He wanted like his own original content, but you do have comic books and books to refer back to, Kathleen Kennedy. Dave Filoni has freaking used shit from the Legend series and the comic books to put into his own damn shows. He 100% has. So, like, where is it at? You know, in the Ahsoka series, all those like stormtroopers that are weirdly alive that kind of just blow out the black smoke. There was a book based off like a ship finding a bunch of undead zombified stormtroopers, and he brought it into his world.
So she has appointed Dave Filoni and Lin-Manuel Brennan. So Lin-Manuel, if you're wondering who the heck she is, she was her assistant or her financial advisor in the Star Wars, in her Star Wars job. So she was basically advising about the financial situations. And Kathleen Kennedy decided to appoint both of them.
Of course she did.
It's funny how when she's in power, there can be nobody else there with her.
To check herself, mind you. to check herself. Dave Filoni, she did this to check Dave Filoni so he wouldn't go rampant and make things better. I 100% guarantee a lot of things won't turn out great because there wasn't a budget for it because this other co-president is in charge of that now.
Oh, I'll take one step further here. He was already neutered before she named him. Because do you remember when Dave Filoni first got on the scene? He was hitting it with Ahsoka. He was doing well. He was George Lucas's pet, basically. He loved George Lucas.
Padawan.
Yeah, Padawan. There you go. Thank you. That's beautiful. Mandalorian, right? When it came out, you saw Filoni and what's his name?
Dave Favreau?
John Favreau. John Favreau. You saw them working together, and you could see that they weren't getting. They were at one. I remember saying, hearing Favreau saying that she was trying to get into the ears. She was trying to, and he said, "No, we're gonna do this my way."
I think that was like second season, actually. A second season, it was there, and then third season, something happened.
Well, that's when Favreau left. Favreau left and said, "I don't want nothing to do with this anymore." Because why? Because she got in, and you can tell that was her. Because who got the sword at the end?
Bo-Katan.
That whole season 2 was pointless. Season 1 was pointless because the sword was supposed to be won, not just handed over. And at the end, he just tossed it to her. Here you go.
No, nothing earned. Nothing earned.
So what was all that about in the beginning?
Right. Because Bo-Katan originally was a great character, and then she ruined it.
Yeah. So I know that Dave Filoni's been neutered already. But just in case, you've got her to make sure to hold his hand and continue the female is strong. So, and people are jumping up and down. Like, we are excited that she left because I just can't stand her as a human being because I think just she's full of it herself. There's little optimism from me going for in the next decade or so, thinking that things will change. Now, I could be totally wrong, which in case that means I will get good shows and movies. So I'm fine with being totally wrong, but I have very low expectations of it turning out to be good because I can see the two people that she appointed. You don't appoint people that will crush what you've done. You appoint people to leave your shit alone and continue the path without disrupting what you did. So they're not going to go back and try to change things. They're not going to go and make certain stories better. They're going to leave her legacy alone. So she has made sure she hired the right people to continue doing that. It's pathetic. Her legacy is pathetic. That's what it is. It's absolutely pathetic. To use the fans, to use the pressure as an excuse for not getting things right.
Yeah, her blaming the fans is crazy, by the way.
Get lost. Get bent.
No accountability whatsoever. None. Zero.
When your movies bomb, you should come out and be accountable for it. When your TV shows get canceled, come out and take accountability for it. Don't tuck and hide. Because people will then have more respect for you. At least you came out and said, you know what? We tried something and we failed. And we are sorry and we're going to try to do better.
Yeah.
But you're not going to see that in Hollywood.
No. Because they can do no wrong.
Nope. So, to Deadline reporter Mike Fleming Jr., just like the illustrious word of Falcon, you need to do better. Because I don't want to read your articles if there's shit like this.
Yeah, this whole like glazing reporting, nobody wanting to get the truth. I'm honestly, I'm tired of it. It's always like, oh, you did so great. Really? Like, no, not really, man. There's evidence for that. We could see it. It's not there. Be a little critical. People respect you more. They'll read more. I mean, I get if you want to be a positive person, you want to spin positivity, but then do it genuinely, you know? Not some
You
like
can have positivity. Like this article,
Yeah.
all he did was glaze over the positive stuff.
absolutely
She
you did.
Her career, she did make money for Star Wars and certain IPs. They did win Emmys or Oscars,
Yep.
whatever it was. They did win all that. But if you look at the whole picture, she had more losses than wins.
Yep.
So it's not a success. If you want to put it in perspective, you look at an athlete. If they had more losses than wins, but they won the Rookie of the Year in their first year of entry, does that make them a Hall of Famer?
No.
No.
There's been a lot of Rookie of the Year players that
Yeah, because the
never made it to
second
the
year
Hall of
they
Fame.
just become duds.
crashed out.
Yeah.
Reggie
So
Bush
does-
is a prime example of that, by the way.
Thank you. Right? That's just one of many.
Yeah.
So do we say that person's been successful? No.
No.
Disney stock has plummeted. Now it's not 100% on Star Wars, but it has to do with it.
Mhm.
Shows are being canceled before they even come out. She goes on every year in Star Wars, the fan experience thing, and she mentions shows like Rogue Squadron, and she mentioned this up and coming thing, and they never come to light. That's bad. Why are you
Yeah.
introducing and mentioning shows if you have no plans to make it come out?
Yeah, it's not good. This is the same kind of thing. They follow the lead of what like the gaming industry does. They do this kind of bullcrap too, where they'll announce a game, but it's in development 4 years from now. It's like all you showed us was a cinematic piece, man, and there's no gameplay. Get out of here. I'm not excited for this.
Well, at least they're showing you something. They don't even show you by the title.
That's true. That's true.
They showed me a title. That's all they showed me
That's
on
it.
a big black screen. Here's a title.
Yeah.
Get excited. Get amped for it.
And people do though, which is crazy.
Those
Either they're paid actors in the crowd,
I'm sure.
or
No,
like,
they're free shills. They get access to
Yeah.
go there. There's a couple of Star Wars shills that we see online. Maybe one day I'll bring them as my top 5 shills of all time in Star Wars or something.
Ooh,
I'll do that.
yeah.
I don't give a shit. I'll do it
Let's do it.
because they are. They always gloss about how great things are. They never talk about how terrible things are. Because you know why? They don't want to lose that red carpet treatment. I'm looking at you, Soups. I'm looking at you, buddy. Don't worry, your day will come. Yeah, I'm calling names out because I'm sick and tired of this garbage.
Who's Soups?
Oh, you'll find him. He's one of those guys online that loves everything Marvel does and never does wrong.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah. We had a YouTuber finally call him out the other day. And I was like, thank God somebody sees it.
Nice.
My other thing I was going to mention was, I'm not trying to hate on somebody when they try to do their best to do their job.
Right.
That I will, if they failed, they failed, but they didn't fail because they didn't try.
And at least acknowledge your failures. You know, that's a big one. That's
taking
a big
accountability. Like in her article this year, she could have said, I do have many regrets. I think she had one regret, and I can't remember exactly what was
Or
that.
she could have even said, yeah, there were some ones that did not hit like we thought it would. You know, that's accountability right there.
But when I read the article, the regret was quickly covered up in saying that we have rabid fan base. Basically, it was like a half apology. He's like, yeah, I might have screwed up here, but you know, the rabid fan base, they're hard to please. It's not an apology. It's not a regret. It's more like
you're passing like the blame. You're passing the blame.
You're spreading the blame across.
Yeah.
It's not just me. It's everybody.
It's everybody's a problem. Yeah.
Everybody's got a hand in this. Last time I checked, not everybody's getting paid millions of dollars.
Crazy.
Her one regret was not making enough bad movies. I mean, she has to get them on to the production site. I mean, I just read you guys off so many canceled projects versus what she made in the last 5 years. The Mando, Andor. By the way, Andor, people like Andor. I don't give a rat's ass about Andor. I shit on Andor all day long.
Well, apparently you're not alone. Apparently there's rumor mills running around that saying that Dave Filoni didn't like it either.
I mean, I didn't like it not because he didn't like it. I can care less what he thinks, but I didn't like it because it wasn't a Star Wars movie. It was a heist, and it did good as a heist.
Yeah.
I always said it from because we did a review on this episodic review when Andor first season came out. I said it's great as a heist movie. It's not a Star Wars movie. There's no Jedi or Siths in this movie. Or
I mean, that's fair.
show. Sorry, TV show. I cannot get excited for it. It bored me. Half the time they're just walking around. So I'm just like, in my opinion, I thought it was not good. Now there's people that liked it. Good for you guys. I'm happy for you if you liked it. But if you look at Mando, Andor, Obi-Wan, Acolyte, I'm missing one more. Oh, Ahsoka. How many of them were you truly happy about? Mando had a great beginning, and then it went like a fart in the wind afterwards.
Flubbed out. Yeah, it did flub out.
And I'm gonna call it right now: the Mando Grogu movie is not gonna do well.
Yeah, which is gonna be disappointing, man.
At best, it's gonna be okay. At best, because nobody cares. The hype's gone. This movie should have came out last year.
It should have. It took too long.
And then the last season was terrible.
Like, if you're gonna build a movie off a TV show, it's gotta come like directly after, man. Like,
build on the hype.
Yeah. Yeah.
She regretted the timing of Solo. Here's a problem with that as well. That's a good one that you brought up because Solo was 70 or 80% done, and then she flipped the script on it. She said, no, I want a whole different director running it. I want everything changed.
Well,
people forget that. There was a change. I
actually enjoyed Solo, to be honest. I thought it was going in the right direction.
And then there's the other movie with our boy, Canadian guy, Ryan Gosling. That movie's coming out. Zero hype. I don't know if people are going to be excited for that. What's it called? Starfighter?
Yeah, something like that. Well, that's the thing, right? Like, what kind of hype do you give to Star Wars now that you've kind of killed all of it? I think you got to give it, let it go, give it some air,
put it on a shelf, and let it be dust for a while.
Yeah, at least like 10 years. It's got to be a decade, because after a decade, people will forget shit. They're like, oh. Wait,
that bad taste in your mouth is gone.
Yeah, it's good. Literally, man. A decade, I think, is like, I'm going to be like 40 something. That's fine. I don't give a shit. At least I'll be like, oh, man, they're bringing back Star Wars. Let's hope they did something good. You know what I'm saying? After the bad shit we've had.
You get that hope back.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the same thing with the prequel. I remember when it came out, people were shitting on it. People did not like it. And guess what? After 10 years, they saw what she gave. They're like, "Oh my god, that's a masterpiece compared to this crap."
See,
why were we shitting on that one?
See, I think there's a generational thing there because I think like people in your generation that watch the original Star Wars, I can understand where the hate is coming from. But when I grew up watching this, I was still a kid. I thought it was the greatest thing ever, and me and my other buddy thought so too. We were like, "Yeah, this is awesome," and we never.
I didn't hate it. I didn't. Hate it.
Okay.
I didn't hate it. I thought Jar Jar Binks was stupid, but I didn't hate it because I thought Darth Maul was one of the greatest bad villains you can have in Star Wars, aside from Darth Vader and the Sith, right? I thought it was fantastic. That duel scene, dual lightsaber fight.
The Duel of Fates.
Oh my god. Cinematic.
Sick.
Chef's kiss.
Sick. Still the best lightsaber duel, hands down. And they said that they said that the fighting in the Acolytes was gonna top. They were gonna top.
Not did they just say that. They said it was. They said it was on the same level.
Wrong.
And to them I said, were you drunk when you watched the other one? Yeah. You're telling me that's on the same level?
Oh man.
They also said that about Ahsoka when Anakin was in that bridge with her. You can clearly tell one knew how to wield a blade and one didn't.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, Rosario Dawn was a bit too stiff.
I love
with
her. I
fighting.
love her. I think she's a
Me
great
too.
person.
Her fighting was
she-
just too stiff. It wasn't
not-
fluid.
Like
Like
she's up there in age, so I'm not gonna hate on her, but you can tell those are two different levels here.
yeah.
You can tell.
Hayden Christensen still had it though, bro. When he did the flip,
He was
thing
just
behind
flipping
the
it out,
back
like
and shit. I was like,
dude,
he still got it.
dude was flipping it out like me in a Chinese restaurant with chopsticks. Okay, I go to town. He was just like, boom, 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 and she's like, hold on.
Yeah. Definite skill difference. Definite skill difference. Yeah.
And you watch Dave Filoni now that he's part in charge, he's gonna push Ahsoka hard because
of course he is.
that's her baby.
That's his baby. Yeah,
Right, that's his
absolutely.
baby, yeah.
That is his baby. Yeah.
And I gotta say, hold on a second. I can only take so much of this because the Ahsoka TV show was not good. I'm sorry, but people, it was not good in my opinion. Yeah,
That's
it
fair.
was-
I
it
think
was
I kind of
okay.
enjoyed it for the lore drops that they were doing. You know,
It was okay. It was okay. But it was more like, remember berries. You remember me? Remember
yeah,
this?
it did. It definitely did hit on the nostalgia parts, especially
Yeah.
when they brought in the Mortis gods at the end, and I was like,
Yeah.
that got me hyped because
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm all about the Mortis gods and like the whole freaking. Oh my god, I'm forgetting that the big bad character. Anyways, whatever. The Mortis gods is just like a cool tidbit of lore that they dropped in Clone Wars, and to see it in live action, I was like, shit. Okay, here we go. Let's go.
It was so disappointing for me to hear that they're making at that time they introduced acolytes, and I'm like, why are you doing acolytes? You should have did Rebel, live action Rebel. You should have done that.
Yep.
Because they gave us a little tidbit with the Rogue Squadron. Remember?
Yes. Yep.
They gave us that, and I'm like, why don't you just give us Rebel? You had Ezra already there. And remember Ezra? He's like, I don't want the lightsaber here. You can have it.
Stu was
You
like,
remember-
I'll just use the Force.
Ezra was one of the coolest characters in that animation,
That's crazy.
and they didn't even use.
Sorry,
him
you
with
mean
the
Jabba the Hutt? You mean Jabba the Hutt, not Ezra.
They didn't even use this guy with his
No.
lightsaber.
And which is sad because I'm like, Ezra was a badass character, man. He did things with the Force no one else has done.
He went toe to toe with Thrawn. By the way, I call him air and a pear to the air because he had those pants on. They looked like he had a pear in his pockets.
Oh my god,
Pear to the throne.
I get it. Yeah, I get it. Dad joke.
He was also not good in Ahsoka.
Not really. No, a little lackluster.
He didn't give that spine tingling kind of
Yeah,
vibe.
I feel you. Yep.
And I don't know. I just look at Ahsoka season 2 is gonna come. I'm like,
Now I'm
ugh.
thinking that dude that played Aladdin in the live action would have been better than who this guy was.
Will Smith.
No.
Oh man, yeah, I know. I just you look at all of this and you're just like, look how far this IP has fallen.
Yeah.
It's a disaster. Good luck to those two. Good luck to them. You're gonna need all the luck in the world.
Well,
if Grogu, Mandalorian Grogu bomb, they're so screwed.
They are screwed. I don't know how they're gonna pull themselves out, man.
They're done.
Especially Dave Filoni. He was supposed to be the new hope.
No, he's not because she got into him. She got it. She's
dark
the Sith.
side. The dark side.
The rule of two.
Yeah.
There's always the rule of two, right? She got to him. She's like, "Come with me.
Mm-hmm.
I'll teach you the dark side."
Damn.
Yeah, the rule of two. Now she's left, and she's left two behind.
Crazy.
Yeah, the rule of two, and one of them is going to leave. Mark my words.
Yeah,
one of them is going to leave. One of them is because the other one's going to
let go. Leave or be
no.
let go.
Or if it's fired, it'll be Dave Filoni because they're not going to fire her.
No.
There's no way they're going to fire her.
She's finance, not creative. Yeah. Finance is more important.
They'll fire him of creative, or she's going to walk out because she sees the ship sinking and she's like, "I'm out.
Yep.
I'm not going down with the ship."
Yep.
That's what Kathleen's doing in a way too. She's like, "I'm out," because she said she's going to go on a big whim she's a win. She's going on a big whimper. What is she going out on top of? Besides bankrupt Star Wars franchise.
Nothing.
So she didn't get a win. She's not going on the sunset, but she's going to get awards, accolades, lifetime achievement awards. More industry experts will come out and say how amazing she was for how many decades. They're going to tie in her history with Spielberg to make it all nice and shiny of how long she's been in the industry for. All of that's coming for her. All that's coming for her. And with that, I'm done. Not with just her, just with Star Wars. I'm burned down with Star Wars. I just don't care.
Yeah.
I'm not excited for anything that's being announced. I don't care. I really don't.
I feel that. I 100% feel that.
So, Kathleen, have a good retirement. Enjoy your millions that you've not earned. Yeah, I don't know. May the Force never be strong with you ever. And the Force can always be female and be whatever. I don't care. I just don't care. Star Wars is for everybody, guys. But I don't see any of them buying merchandise or going lining up the theaters to watch a movie.
Yep. There's only a certain demographic is buying that merchandise. That's it.
And those are getting pushed out anyways.
Yep.
I'm one of those demographic people. I don't even care. And with that, we want to thank everybody for tuning in for our afternoon show. I appreciate you guys' our evening show. We'll continue this. We might scale back the time a little bit earlier. We'll see. We'll play or tinker around it. But around this time is what we're going to do all the shows.
Yeah.
If you're watching us on the replay, thank you again for watching. We do have a goal. We want to get a small goal. We want to get at least 10 likes for our show. So we know there's a lot of you that watch the show. If you don't want to subscribe, it's up to you. We're not going to force you, but maybe hit the like button. A couple of clicks makes a big difference. So
share with your friends and family. Share the links with the friends and family. Show them
Also, give me a feedback, if Sheldon, and feedback of our thoughts on this topic, our main topic. I love to hear people of their opinions on it. Did we say something that was incorrect? Please let us know. We're not experts at fact checking everything, but we do a good job of trying our best to give you the numbers and the accuracy of the information that we are giving you. And we do tell you when it's our opinion and our theories, and we say it's not fact. So we do try to, differentiate all those things. So you're not just hearing some nonsense. But I do want to thank everybody. Sheldon, you have something to say?
Real quick. Next top 5, I'm throwing in Audible.
Oh, here we go. Yeah. All right, let's see it.
Top 5 Kathleen Kennedy Star Wars movies.
Okay, so I can make top 5 in terms of how shitty he is too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Well, absolutely. I mean, that's easy. Why is that? That's so easy.
But it's got to be, a little bit of favorite scenes too, like you did with me in Avatar.
No. You did say scene. You say movies. You said movies.
It's still my Audible. Still my Audible, Elvin.
Oh, I'm gonna do my best to give you your top 5. Are you sure? I mean, you better bring a barf bag. I mean, how do I do a top 5 movie when she hasn't even done 5 movies?
Okay, I'll make it easier. Top 5 scenes from her production of movies.
Of her entail of just Star Wars or everything?
Yes, her entail of Star Wars.
All right.
Yeah.
See what I mean? She made 5. No, he said Star Wars. It can't
I
be
said Star
Indiana
Wars.
Jones.
Well, we'll leave Indiana Jones out. We're gonna pretend that never existed.
I'm gonna have a good time with this. You thought this is a punishment? Nah. This is amazing because you know what? This just keeps that narcissist person still going for the next episode. Oh, I'm having a good time with this one. I will be back next week. The Force is strong with me on this one.
Have fun with that one.
With that, everybody, hit the like button, show us some love, and we appreciate all of you guys. To all the replay crews, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next week.